Hi guys, how you going and welcome to Crazy Cracker Plans. You're here for another plan with me and we're going to be planning from the 18th to the 24th of July and we're going to be using a kit from Ellie, Bellie Prints. So if you're interested to see how I'm going to use this kit, then definitely stay tuned. Hi guys, so it's been a couple of weeks since I posted. I didn't get to post last week because pretty much the start of July and up until now and everything has gone to put because we have COVID back in the house. Yay! No, not really. Unfortunately, the kid's dad picked up COVID from his family and was looking after the kids, and then my kids have now gotten COVID as well. So the whole process has started again. So it started off with one of my children. Now another one of my kids has it. And so there's 3 of us so far that haven't got COVID yet. But if it's anything like what it did last time, it's going to run through our household again. So I am home. I am not at work because I can't leave my kids home alone. And there isn't anyone who can come here and look after them. Obviously because it's COVID. So I'm home again. Yay. Not really. Not getting paid from work sucks. And not getting to be at work is, But anyway, that's a different story. We're going to be planning today and I'm going to love it. I'm feeling a bit ick, so I'm hoping I don't get COVID. But, it is what it is. But I'm filming anyway to cheer me up. And this one is from Ellie Bellie Prints. It was from her seconds, so it's older paper, so it's not the newer stuff. So I was able to get it nice and cheap. I think I only got it for like $5 Australian, which is really good for a kit when normally they're about 26. So really good price. And I'm going to add this from LaBelle Stickers. Sorry about the shine, but this is silver boarding. And this is from LaBelle Stickers. She's just started doing a lot of like silvery stuff. I mean, she was already doing it, but I've just discovered it recently myself, which is kind of sad. But anyway, and LaBelle Stickers is back up and running, so definitely jump over and check them out. But we're going to be planning with this one today. And let's just get straight into it. Oh, the reason I picked this one, it's a cat theme, and there is a reason behind it. Because up until like a month ago, our cat Sasha passed away, and she was our last one. But I have been missing feline furry friends. So out of interest, like literally yesterday, like today is already Tuesday and I'm only just planning this today, so this is really sad. And I will put it up today too, so you will see it from here. So we are literally on the day. But yesterday, on the 18th, on the weekend, I was looking at the animal rescue shelter, because if ever I get a pet, I always get it from the rescue shelter to give that, cat or dog or whatever it may be, a second chance at life, and just so that they know that they're loved. So I never get ones that are like, brand new or whatever, ones from breeders. I always get them from the shelter. And I couldn't help myself. I was feeling miserable with the COVID back again and everything. And I decided to hop on there just to have, just to have a look, see what's around. And I fell in love, as you do when you look on anything to do with that, because they have it online now. I never used to be able to look at them online, so I would only see them if I went in there. So, being more intentional going in, I would only do that if I was definitely going to get a pet. But now they have it online because of COVID to be able to help with rehoming. And I went and had a look and I fell in love with these 2 bonded cats. So they're not sisters by family. They are, so that's the bottom. I don't think this one has like Monday. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, so they were bonded, just like they fell in love with each other. They're both girls, and they just became sisters in the shelter, and they've been there for a little while. I think they've been in the shelter for a month. And yeah, they just became sisters by choice. And I fell in love with the both of them. And we did originally have 2 cats. And then Nikki passed away first, and then Sasha followed. Wow, that is so unstraight, but I am not in the mood to care. And yeah, so when Nikki passed, I was like, well, we're not going to get another cat while we still got one, because she was old, Sasha was old, and I didn't want to introduce a new young thing for her to try and put up with, sort of thing. So I decided to wait, and then she passed away over a month ago, last month, and that was heartbreaking. And so I said, for a little while, we're just not going to have any pets. We're going to go petless, and just be without. But I have missed the feline cuddles. I have missed having that company in my room. And so I was just having a look, and these 2 girls were on there. Now, I don't know if you can see on my phone, but we're going to try. Because, oh, no, thank you. We're going to try, because I want to show you these girls. Now, let me see. Can you see? This, if you can see it, this is Sage. And this one is Star. Sage and Star. I don't know if you can see that, but I proper fell in love with these girls. And it was a bit of a thing, like, to be able to get them. I didn't think I would get to, and I'll explain why. Because we had... Can you see that? Anyway, that's my new girls, our new darling cats. So you may see them, because Sage very much climbs everywhere. But I nearly didn't get them because we have COVID in the house. Like, I sent them a message on the weekend, and then on Monday morning I got a thing saying come in and meet them, and I was like, yes. But because we have COVID in the house, I said to them, I said, look, we've got COVID, how would you like to go about it? And because COVID is ramping up everywhere again, unfortunately, and getting really ick again and dangerous, they actually said that even if I don't have COVID, because it's in the house, we can't have you come. So I said, well, is there any way to, like, reserve the girls? Or look, I'm happy to completely pay for them now, and if you need help with, like, food and everything until I can get to them. But because, and they understood that, they felt that I was being sincere, but they've had a lot of people say that they're going to do stuff, come and pick them up and stuff, and then haven't for lots of different animals. So they said they can't change it for me or anything. So I was so upset, because I was like, we've literally just fallen in love. I'd showed the pictures to the kids to see what they thought, and they'd fallen in love. And I didn't want to miss out. So I said, is there any way, can you talk to your manager? So she talked to her manager and then called me back. And that manager said she understood how we were feeling and everything, but there was nothing that they could do. And I just chatted through our situation a little bit. I said, is there any sort of special circumstances whatsoever? Because we love these girls and we don't want to miss out on them. You know, we want to welcome them home because we're ready to. And I explained, you know, our household, and that they would be 100% loved, and everything. And she said, look, I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can do, but I will talk to my manager, which is like the head honcho of everything, and see what they say. So I was still tiny crossing my fingers, but they said, look, I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. And so I was just waiting in hopes. And then at right in the afternoon, close to close, it was like 2:30, I got a thing saying that as long as I did an interview over the phone, chatted through some questions to make sure we were going to be an appropriate house for the cats to go to, that they would actually let us have the girls. And I could pick them up at the window instead of going into the place, and just sign all the paperwork at the window. So I was like, for sure, I'll answer everything. And they said, yeah, we really are the perfect family for these girls. So I could come and pick them up. And they said if I could get there at 3 o'clock. So this was at 2:30. So I had to organize like my eldest daughter to be home with the others for a very short amount of time, because she actually doesn't like being home with them by herself, which is understandable with how the boys are and just in general how things are, and I understood. So I was trying to be super quick, and I went up there and I could pick them, like I signed everything, and then I could organize to pick them up, but I needed cat carriers, and of course I didn't have cat carriers, did I? So I then had to race to the closest Kmart that I called up, and I said, look, do you have cat carriers? I have to be back to the shelter by 4 o'clock. And of course I'd rocked up there at 3 o'clock, 3:30 or whatever, because they said, yeah, 3:30 was the pickup time, and I'd rocked up literally almost at 3:30. Oh, and then so I had to run very quickly to the closest Kmart, because they did happen to have cat carriers, for me to then be able to get these cat carriers to get the girls. And I grabbed them, and I got back literally on 4 o'clock on the dot, and they said that that's okay, that I could have the girls. So they got them ready, and we got to welcome them home Monday night. And they were not, like, they said that we would, they'd have a time of adjustment, that would take a little while for them to fit in and feel safe and welcome and all of that and everything. So we were prepared for, weeks worth of them settling in and getting used to us and everything. But guess what? These girls straight away jumped out of their boxes. They wanted to explore, get to know the house, and straight away they wanted cuddles and attention. And literally, they are the happiest, sweetest little girls, and they've just fit right in, and they're snuggling, both of them on my bed behind me, because I film in my bedroom. And we're just in love with them, and they're in love with us, and they're just so happy. And so anyway, that was a way long story just to explain that I'm using a cat-themed spread for this week, because we welcomed home our new family members. So Star and Sage have come home. So that's given me a bit of happy energy, because everything else is not so great, so Alright. Now, I've never used these overlay things before, so I don't actually even know how to... Okay. Right. So that'll make the box potentially go shiny, won't it? Oh, cute. Okay. It just looks black if you look at it from one angle, but the silver is definitely there. So I'll just line these. And then, yes, so how is everyone else going? Because, we're not going very healthy. Oh, and that's not straight. Oh, well. I hope you've been having a good time. I hope you are staying safe from COVID or any other... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, no. And sorry if you can hear the kids in the... Oh, no. Can I even stick that there like that? I'm going to get a bubble, and it's going to be horrible. But anyway, because that's already stuck down and I can't control it. yeah, so the boys are in their bedroom playing some video game thing. So if you can hear them, I do apologize, but that's because James is home with COVID and Jack goes to a country school and I can't get him out there to go to school while James is at home and Isabel's at home because they're not allowed to leave the house because they have COVID. So Jack is home as well, and so he's full of energy, though his brother is not. So there's a few arguments that come with that, but anyway, they're doing all right. And yeah, Isabel's home with it as well, the poor darling, but she's on the improve because she got it first, so she's getting better, which is good, and she's busy watching a movie at the moment. Oh, they look really pretty. I like how it's bordering them. And yeah, so I'm home, and I'm not sure if it's the beginnings of COVID or if it's just a cold, but I'm actually starting to feel real average myself. I've had a headache for like 3 days straight. Just not feeling the greatest, so, you know, crossing fingers it's not, but I'm not really in control of that, so. Okay, so that's those. And then we're going to put some boxies down. So we're going to go with a big one. Now, I don't know if yeah. Big one first. And we'll just go with the colour line, I suppose. Do what's easiest when your brain don't work. My brain was still a giant fog from getting COVID last time. Plus, you know, I don't think my brain ever went back to normal after having kids. But yeah, after COVID last time, it's taken a lot to get my brain able to think and process. And now it feels foggy again, but it could just be because I've got a cracker of a headache all the time at the moment as well. But anyway. So yeah, pretty much the whole first half of July went out the window. I have not planned much. I even forgot my own dad's birthday until 2 days later, which is really terrible. So I sent him a message and apologized. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I kind of want to get some more color in there. But thankfully he was fine. He was like, yeah, it's all good. And my best friend had her birthday as well, and I can't remember. I'm going to message her soon because I can't remember for the life of me if I sent her birthday wishes or not, because this is all in amongst Isabel getting COVID, so I was stressed about her health. Now, do I have enough to go again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. I didn't count these boxes well, did I? Oh no, but I got those two. So we could put that particular one on Tuesday, because I get paid on Tuesday. And this particular one on Thursday, though that bungs up colours a little bit, because I get paid then. Though not very much, because I've already been off work for a little bit, so I'm only going to get paid for like 2 days or something, as depressing as that is. Who's there? Actually, I could have just used... Anyway, I think I'll do that. And then these ones down here for the trackers. Oh, that's what I forgot to put there, was the headings. Oh, they have a next week box. I'm always happy to see a next week box. Put that there. Don't know whether to like put today up above or little things or something. Or to-dos. Maybe I'll put to-do at the top of every... Oh, that's so not neat. Emily, what is going on? How many of these have we got? Maybe I could do a meal box at the top. And then to do as well. Does that look really bad? It probably does. I don't care. I love this kit, even though, you know, it's the older paper and everything. So it is a little bit dodgy in that way because it's not the unicorn paper. But it's really cute. Oh, something is on a major angle. Plus, there's one thing to say for paper that it isn't unicorn paper. It, like, rips up so much better. It doesn't stick. Wow. Totally not straight. But anyway. I just want to get this done so that I can actually use it since we're already on Tuesday. But I don't want to, you know, rush and it be horribly messy either. But anyway. I feel like I keep saying anyway a lot. So, and now's the time of year where I start to think about planners for next year and what I'm going to be doing or using. And this whole year so far, with having COVID twice, with doing uni and then not doing uni, and the stressful breakdown I sort of had, and just everything. I think for next year, I do like my system very much. I'm sort of in love with it and how it normally works. But I think to keep myself a little bit de-stressed, like, yes, decorating my planners definitely does de-stress me. Like, I'm feeling so much better even just doing this today. But I think I'm going to change things up a little bit for next year and simplify just a little bit, because normally I use like 11 planners or something. Like, I use 5 mini planners for on the go, and then like 7 different big ones plus a couple of journals and a couple of other things. So I've decided that I'm going to simplify a little bit for next year. Not too much. Like, I still want a fair amount of the things that I've been using because I use them all the time. But I've found that there are some that I don't use as much. Like, I don't go to them as much. And I think that I could do without some of the, or I could condense, like I could combine a couple with each other. So I'm going to try that for next year. Thinking about it. Anyway, we'll see if it ends up eventuating. I may fall in love with a massive amount of different planners and want to still continue to do what I do. But we'll see. We will see. No, that is not going to work. What can I put there instead? There is a line and I don't like it. Oh, I think I have in here Belle stickers. I think it's them. Can come to my rescue. Where's somewhere in here. Where are you? I was pretty sure it was Labelle. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, no, it is. These ones. These little strippy strips. Do I have silver? I have pink. I have gold. I have blue. And I've got the Pearly Essence one. I suppose I'll use that. I don't have silver. But that will sort of go with it. It's just to put in that little gappy bit. Come off. I find the last sticker on the page is always the hardest one to get up. So the first sticker or the last sticker. Ugh. I'll get a different one and come back to that one another day. Which I don't normally like doing. Wow, why are we not coming up, friends? Ah, got it. Got it. Okay, so we're just going to pop you in there just to give it a bit of shimmer and shine and fill the gap because I don't like it. Alrighty, let's have a look-see. Let's see. Don't need any more boxes. We're done with those. Don't need any more strips. Done with those. Although it does have this little bit at the bottom, but I don't really want to put a strip down there because it'll look a bit uneven, so I think I'll just leave it. I don't use the numbers. I'll use that to redate one of my monthlies. I will grab some of these in a sec. I don't need any of this, I don't think. Except that let's use $sign and a card to show I'm getting paid. And then bin, and I think it's just one bin because I put both bins out. I'll put that down. Oh, you're going to get lost in there anyway. Put that down there. Bins. Somewhere, maybe here, we're going to be paying bills, so I'll put that there. And planning. Put that down there. Alright, I don't think I need anything else for now. So I'll put that one away. And then let's see. Let's put some of these. Ooh. Payday. Wow, that was totally not even in the middle. Oh. Planning to... too big to fit in this space. It's got, unless I stick it over the words that are already there and do it like that. Yes, we'll do that. Garbage day. Well, we call it bins, but you know, we'll go with garbage day. And no. Okay, now I'll just grab a couple of these cutie patootie stickers, though they're bigger than I sort of want. Shove you in the middle, I suppose. You and you. Princess Kitty in the corner. Sing down here. Oh, these are cute. I'm gonna go over there. And then I might grab a couple and put them. Am I even? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry about the lighting. It is what it is, really, at the moment. probably it. I think we're there. And then other than that, I'll just use the stickers to add some, oh, bless you. I will just use the stickers to add in what's happening for the day. I can write in Monday because I know what happened. Fill in what's happening next week and adding bits and pieces, but that's the general spread. If you're interested to see the finished bit, definitely jump on over to my my Instagram. We'll have the finished one on there, and I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, guys. And if you did, definitely please subscribe if you're not already. Give us a comment down below. I love talking to you all. Let me know what you liked about it if you did. And I'll see you in the next video, guys, which hopefully won't be too far away. But while you're waiting, please remember to keep on planning, guys. All right, bye.